Hi kindergarten, I'm back again with you, and it's time for us to play this subtraction game. And we're going to use our Play-Doh balls that we created from the last video. And we are going to use them to build a snowman, and then we're going to take some of the snowman balls away, and we're going to create a subtraction sentence. So the first one Miss Hartman's going to do for you, and then after that we're going to go through a series of 3 more equations to try to figure out together. So if you're ready to go on, we're going to move on. If you're not ready and you need to recount, make sure you have 10. Before we get started, please pause the video now and count your set. You do need a wipe-off marker for this next part, and you will need an eraser. Okay? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a number, and I'm going to write the number down. Now the number has to be underneath the number 10. It could be 10, or it could be 9, or 8, or 7, and so forth. So my first number I'm going to pick when I build my snowman is going to be 3. Because a lot of times when I build a snowman in my yard, I like to use 3 balls. And I always choose the big ball for the bottom. I'll put that down here. And then the middle part is going to be that body that's kind of the middle size. I'm going to squish it down a little. And then I need a smaller one for the head on my snowman. So now I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and build your snowman. Good job. Oh, your snowman looks a little different than mine, but it still has 3 balls. Now, you can tell when you look at my snowman that I'm going to take off a piece of my snowman when I do the subtraction problem. So when I take it off, I'm going to use that special symbol that we just talked about in the last video. And that was this line, okay? And you can kind of picture kind of going like this. You're going to take something away when you see this minus symbol. So I had 3. I'm going to take away, I think I'm going to take away 2 balls off of my snowman from the top down. So I'm going to write my 2. So I had 3. Now I have to take away 2. All right, here I go. I'm putting them back over into my workspace. 1, 2. What am I left with? This is my difference. This will be my answer. I'm going to put my equal sign. 3 minus 2 is, you're right, 1. And I'm going to put my answer right there at the end. And I'm going to read it to myself one more time. 3 minus 2 equals 1. Or I could read it this way. 3 take away 2 is the same as 1. Because if you have 3 and you take 2 away, it equals 1. It's the same thing. This equation is the same as this side. Excellent job today, friends. Okay, we're going to do 2 more together today. Some more subtraction problems, and I'm trying to think now. I want to choose a different number this time. Last time I chose 3. Do you think we could try to build a snowman with 5? Let's start with 5 this time. Now remember, if you're building your snowman, think about what would make sense. Would you use the small ball on the bottom? Would you use the large one on the bottom? Which one would help you to stabilize the snowman? So we're kind of using a little bit of science here too. So we're going to start with 5. I'm going to write number 5 down. Write it pretty large so you can see it. And before I go on, I just chose my number and I'm going to build first, okay? Because I want to represent my subtraction problem as I go along. That helps my brain to understand what's happening when we're subtracting, okay? So I'm going to count out 5. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it's getting a little wobbly. 4. Ooh, it's starting to lean. Oh my goodness. Let me try the next small one. Maybe the little small one will fit on top. Let me count and make sure I have 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I put this paper up like this, maybe that'll help you to be able to see that there are 5 snowmen there. 5 snowballs. Okay, now you might need to hold it, so I'm going to move my snowman here, so I'm still holding it, but I want to finish my next part of my equation. So I have 5, but now I'm going to use this minus symbol again. That means I'm going to take away, right? What am I going to take away? Now, I can't take away 10 because I only have 5. So whatever I take away, it has to be either 5 or less than 5. Now what numbers are less than 5? Well, let me think. If I count backwards, I can figure it out. I could choose 4. I could choose 3. I could choose 2, 1. I could take away nothing. I think I'm going to take away 2. I'm going to put my 2 down first so I remember what I'm going to take away. 5, take away 2, or 5 minus 2. Let me take 2 off the top. 1, 2. What is 5 take away 2? What are we left with? The difference would be 1, 2, 3. So we're going to add our equal sign and solve our problem. The difference is 3. If I have 5 and take away 2, it's the same as 3. Great job, kindergarten. Wow, you are rocking subtraction. This is the process of subtraction, and every time we start with a number and we take something away, we always end up with a smaller number because we're getting rid of some of that quantity. Let's try one more together today. I think I'm going to try a really, really difficult one. I think I want to stack my snowman really tall. So I'm going to use a number even bigger than 5. Do you have a bigger number than 5? 7? You think we could make a snowman out of 7 balls? I'm going to try it. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to start with 7. Before I build it, I want to write it. 7 looks like that. And I'm going to start to build it now. 1. Oh, this is going to be fun. 2. 3. You might have to squish it down a bit so it sticks. 4. 5. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go on, you know, I could take a break from this and I could go, oh, I have to count again. How many did I have? But if I know I had 5, I can grab that big number and I can count on. I want to get to 7, but I already had 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness, that's right. 5 is just 2 more. 7 is just 2 more than 5. I've got 7 here stacked. I could count it one more time to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder if I smush it, if I can let it go. Let me see. Ooh, look at my beautiful 7-ball snowman. All right, now I'm going to take away some before it falls over on its own. I'm going to use my minus sign to take away some of my balls. There we go. I've got a 7. That 7's a little bit hard to see. Let me try again. Okay, I've got a 7, and I'm going to take away some of my balls. What number do you think I should use? All right, I think I'm going to try to take away 5. I'm going to take away 5 balls to see what I end up with. 7, I'm going to take 5 away. Okay, here I go. 1, I'm going to always take them off the top. That's easiest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I am left with how many? They're squished, but I see that I have how many left? 2 balls left for my snowman, so I'm going to draw my equal sign. If I have 7 minus 5, it's going to equal 2. And 2 is the same thing as saying 7 take away 5. Great job doing subtraction today, kindergarten. Now I would love, before you finish your lesson today, I want you to think of your own number from 1 to 10. I want you to write it down on your board, and then I want you to use your minus symbol, decide to take something away that's smaller than that number, and then solve your own equation. Have fun building your snowmen and taking your snowman apart. I hope that soon it snows outside and we can get out there and do it for real. Have a great day, kindergarten. Bye.